And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. Oh, I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. Oh, and I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team will take one more step towards the Super Bowl. We're getting set now. This divisional playoff matchup about to begin, and the final thought before kickoff.
Well, we have two teams rested, ready to go. They're both very good, and I always say this: be conservative, be safe early in the game.
And this divisional playoff game is underway. A trip to the conference championship on the line. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Ingram lines up in the backfield. First down at the 19. Makes the reception. It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Quick screen to Colston. Colston's tackled down at the 45. His career completely changed for the better in 2014. Former Heisman Trophy winner, running back Mark Ingram.
Well, I'm going to copy somebody I hear on TV all the time. Mark Ingram. There you go. Listen, showed everybody coming out of Alabama, Heisman Trophy winner, that he can be an excellent professional running back.
Breeze set in the pistol. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Second and 10. And Ingram's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 6. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Bill is someone who certainly starred in the postseason. What was the difference for you between regular season and postseason play?
Jim, so many things to talk about there, but I tell you the one thing you always notice as a player during the playoffs, when you took the field, you knew it was different because truly there was electricity in the stadium.
Right in on the tackle.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Coming to the line at the 37. The Seahawks defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. First and 10. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Wright's going to make the tackle. One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on many tackles. Bobby Wagner.
He was drafted because he had great speed in college, and that speed you see at the NFL. He is a tackling machine and a great linebacker.
The Saints line up in the pistol offense. The Saints snap it at the 36. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Bill, you came through in the clutch many times in the postseason. Was it you just weren't as prepared for the regular season? You just didn't care as much? Why did you star so much in the playoffs?
Well, you're right. It's just a regular season game, so nobody cared. So I wanted to win.
Intercepted! And a touchback.
Richard Sherman is aggressive. It makes him the perfect corner for the Seattle Seahawks. What a good play. What a good pick.
First down at the 20. Wilson with the give. Lynch is tackled down after a gain of 12.
Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
Well, they call him the beast, Marshawn Lynch. I call him a road grader because he loves contact. He knows how to hit defenders, make them go backwards. That time he does it, it picks up the first down.
First down here. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Now first and 10. Lynch. Tackled by David Hawthorne. He is the beast in the backfield. Running back Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch drives his football team. He gives them a presence on the offensive side. His toughness just permeates through the whole football team. That's why they're so good.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Lynch is in the backfield. Lynch is going to get it again here. And a flag comes out. Lynch is tackled right at the 35. The defense accepts the penalty. After that penalty, it sets up second down and 18. Corners are backing off here. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Browner almost got the interception. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback. On the way, third down. Lynch is shifted out wide to the left as a receiver.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 45. Looking long. And it's batted down.
When you're in a situation like this, it's third long. What do you think the defense is going to guard against? Long pass down the field. That's right. So it's very obvious. And that time nobody's open down the field. So the pass goes incomplete. Spins away from contact.
Spillers taken down at the 26.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
First down at the 26. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Breeze lines up in the pistol. Mark Ingram carries the football. It's third down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. Breeze in shotgun formation. Breeze on the move. Tate's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Here's the first snap after the big play. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. Cooks brought down at the 21.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
The Seahawks packing the box here. 46 formation. First down and 10. Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Seahawks bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Playing press coverage to the outside.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
First down at the 29. Going for the home run. Clutch catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, one of the prettiest plays in the NFL, maybe in all of sports, is still the long pass down the field that is completed. What a nice thrown catch.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 40. Wilson's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. Lynch lined up as the single back. Second down and 10. To the ground. Football. Connor has the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The defense will take the penalty. Phil, if that first quarter was any indication, this is going to be all about defense today.
Well, it's a great start by both defenses, Jim. I'm not going to question that. You know what happens a lot of times in games like this? As the defense stays on the field, it gets a little tired. That's when the offenses take over. We'll see if these defenses can hang in there today. Look at the defensive line. Everybody shifting to their left. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Baldwin's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Early in the second quarter, they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. And no return here, so Breeze will start this drive from the 20. The Saints are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
It's now second down. Press coverage all the way. Breeze going to take it from the gun. Gets his feet down right near the chalk. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day. 3rd and 3. Breeze on the move. Makes the reception.
Breeze able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
I love seeing the post route against defenses that are up there being aggressive, trying to stop the run. You go down the field. How about that? Stick that foot into the ground, make that break at 10 yards, and run right down the middle of the field on that post route.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. First down at the 45. Trying to plow ahead. That's a gain of 10. That leads us to second down. The Seahawks defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Here's the quick toss. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Saints come out in the pistol. The Saints from the 32. They go screen with Spiller.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. All shifting to the right.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. Ingram lines up in the backfield. The Seahawks load up the box, going with the 46 defense.
That was a nice play call by the offensive coordinator, running the football in the red zone, and he picked up some good yards.
This long drive continues. Ingram, solo back set. Second down, 4 to go. They call his name again.
Nice job that time by the offense, getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. First and goal. Outside now on the toss. Runs it across with a touchdown. As we edge closer to halftime, the game is now tied. They've given themselves a whole lot of momentum here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, what a job by the offense. They got down there. They got that touchdown. But, you know, also I have to take the defense to task a little bit here. They made some calls that I did not agree with.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
The Seahawks take it from the 28. Jordan hits to the quarterback.
When you're a corner, you can take some chances when you know your defense can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job that time by the defensive front.
The Seahawks come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Going for the deep ball. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down on the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Wilson's got it in the gun. Scans the field. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Spiller's going to look for space now. Gains 19. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Saints will line up now. Tie game, second quarter. The score's 7-7. Drew Brees has it under center. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Saints will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 7-7. First down at the 44. And it's swatted away.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Second down following that incompletion. And a flag comes out. The defense a little jumpy right there. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. Here's the football resting at the 43. Brees from the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. And they're going to be punting after a short series. When we met with the offensive coordinator this week, Phil, I'm sure they had no idea that their game plan would be stymied like this late in the first half.
Oh, I'm sure of that, Jim. You know, listen, every time we meet with offensive coaches, they think they got the best game plan they've had all year long. Well, good game plans, they can't overcome the fact that the defenses are just more physical and faster than they are right now.
The Seahawks offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
But Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Graham split out wide on the left. First down at the 15. And Marshawn Lynch with the Graham has the first down. Now looking for more. Lynch is taken down at the 33.
Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows.
And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. And he's out of bounds.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Wilson's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
First down at the 48. Airing it out. And it's incomplete.
Graham really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. And they take him down.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
Now looking at third down. Wilson's lined up, empty backfield. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Looking at every option. Wilson off the mark that time. We're inching closer to halftime, and you have to think the focus for both of these teams at the break is how to get their offenses going.
Two simple things. You want to keep the defenses playing the way they have, so just keep doing what you've done so far. On offense, look for new ways. Move people around. Give your players a little better chance of making plays down the field.
Steps out of bounds.
The Saints love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Saints offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. It's caught by Cooks.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. First down at the 43. And Ingram's the receiver on the screen.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Breeze completion percentage 70% on the day. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. 2nd down coming up. Breeze going to take it from the gun. Catch made. He'll pick up 7 this time. The Saints are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. 48 yards, field goal try on the way. The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a touchback. The Seahawks offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
To Jimmy Graham in the secondary. Browner almost got the interception.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Lynch is in the backfield. Single back set. 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Takes it on the counter. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The Saints lined up in the nickel.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Lynch. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. The Seahawks snap it at the 31. Pulls it in.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Wilson's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Doug Baldwin makes the catch. Touchdown, Seahawks. Baldwin's 2nd touchdown of the game.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Spiller's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Saints talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. Saints, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
First down at the 43. And that'll be a gain of about 2. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Cooks got it. First down. Snapping the football from the 28. The Seahawks defense packs it in now, going with the 46. Finley's a receiver all the way out to the right. Bree's pass will go for an incompletion.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
2nd down after the incompletion. Watson's playing out of position in the backfield here. Slashes to the left side. Here they come to the line at the 23. Breeze in shotgun formation. Had it, but dropped it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Drives it through for the field goal. They had to have some production here, Phil, don't you think, as they get the field goal mid-third?
Well, it's always good to go out in that field, produce a little bit, and keep the confidence level up for your football team, especially on the offensive side. So, Jim, they accomplished that on that drive.
The Seahawks take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by
Hicks has hold of him and brings him to the ground.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of 3 on the play. The defense just mauling the quarterback. It'll be 3rd and 16 after the sack. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Drew Brees has it under center. First down at the 49. Cooks got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Saints just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. And a gain of 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line. The Seahawks out now in a 4-6 formation. Second down and 6. Intercepted! The fourth quarter is almost upon us, and they can tack some points onto their lead after that interception. What a huge swing this would be as this game's starting to get in the late going here, Phil.
Absolutely. It just changes everything in the game. It changes, if they can score, how you approach it, gets everybody excited and just makes it so tough on the opposing team.
First down at the 29. Got a flag. The defense accepts the penalty.
The Seahawks running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Lynch lined up as the single back. First down at the 21. Lynch off the left side. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. Wasting little time. The Seahawks take it from the 33. Going deep. And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They run the counter play. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. Second down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Third down now. Quickly to the line. What a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
The Seahawks don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
The Saints from the 37. Toss to the outside. And they are in on Spiller. Ends up picking up 3. We enter the 4th quarter. A very closely contested defensive battle. And Phil, these offenses been held in check all day long. What might be the mindset right now going into the last quarter?
I think that, when you have a game like this, it's low scoring going into the 4th quarter and it's close, you've got to be on the offensive side very careful. Make sure you don't take chances where you make a mistake and you can end the game for your team with that mistake.
This is 3rd down. The Saints at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The final quarter underway now with this snap. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
I think in a situation like this, it's 4th and short, near midfield, 4th quarter, you're down a few points. I think you go for it. This is a decision where odds are on your side. Take a chance, get that 1st down, and maybe you can drive down the field and take the lead.
Breeze with the handoff. Sherman's in on the tackle.
The Saints did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. 1st and 10. And Ingram's ready to run off the screen. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The ball is spotted right at the 46. 2nd down and 5. Mark Ingram carries the football. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Ingram's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
The Seahawks defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. 1st down at the 41. Flip Avril brings down the quarterback.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel. Breeze got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. And that's Thomas. Almost had the pick. It'll be 3rd down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. The catch is made.
The Saints look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap. Playing press coverage to the outside. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. And Irvin's the one who made the big stop. The Saints trail right now, and you wonder how much the running game stays a part of the game plan. And Ingram's been stopped from the 1st quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up. Quit trying to run the football and throw it down the field. Breeze
from the shotgun. He makes the catch. Not able Apple to get away from Chancellor.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's 3rd and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that can turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with this decision.
3rd and 11. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. That field goal puts them in a great position to win the game. The defense now will be rallying, trying to make a stop.
Okay, yeah, you know, the good thing is they got the lead. We're in the 4th quarter, but in the back of your mind, you have to think, wow, we really could have used 7, and you worry that that 3 points is going to come back to haunt you.
Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. They're in the hurry-up mode. Second and 6. Lynch has got it on the handoff. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the 4th quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
Third down. The Saints will come out in the dime. Toss play here to Lynch. It's got some daylight. Good job on the ground there by Lynch.
The Seahawks, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
And here's the toss. On his way. And in on that last play, it's Cavell Connor. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First and goal. Again, staying with the safe plays. Time of this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. 2 minutes to go in the second half. A huge third down play on the way. We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. Lynch is brought down after picking up just a yard. The defense stops the clock. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is good. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead. And now the defense, go out there and do your job.
The Saints bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Robinson's the receiver all the way to the right side. First down at the 23. And it's knocked down. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second down and 10. At it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Well, when it's third and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
This is a crucial third down play coming up. The Seahawks come out in a dime package. 3rd and 10. And it's batted down.
Sometimes when you have a lead, your defense is on the field. You just want one of your guys to come through and make a play. That time, nice play by the defensive player. Now it's 4th down for the offense.
Down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. The Saints take it from the 23. The Saints turn the ball over on downs. Breeze unable to come through on 4th down, and with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through with 4th down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. Takes the knee. Just 25 yards to pay dirt. Takes the knee. On the way, 3rd down. Takes the knee. One team has secured its spot in the conference championship, while the other disheartened to know they were this close to the NFL's Final Four. All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now one step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know what, soon as you go out in the field for warm-ups, you go, boy, this is different. It's special. And if you could just put 60 minutes of solid football together, you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.